Hi, Alexandria, how are you? Sending you big hugs for this week for you. It's your integration week. So it's time to really allow yourself to kind of integrate and bring in all the juiciness, the loveliness, all the inner beauty energy, as well as the stuff that came up, right? For transformation during the last few weeks together as we began our first week or section, phase to embrace your inner beauty. Okay, I know you will be in this process for 2 weeks instead of the 1 week, which I think is very powerful and potent for what you need, especially since so much has come up for you in a way of really allowing these aspects of you to come in and integrate. First, I want to highlight the fact that you're really calling in and reclaiming, claiming your beauty, your beautifulness, your energy, your goddessness through this dance that you've had with your inner goddess energy through this journey, this voyage, this quest of really claiming your divine feminine. So that was one of the themes that you've worked with. Another theme is, seeing your good witch, your bad witch, and like really, what does that shadow mean for you, and the good witch, and integrating it. So being fully and whole through this process, right? And all the stuff that has come up for you, so that you can really live in this way and be seen and be visible, which is another part that you're leaning into, that you've been leaning into deeply, and about being visible, being really seen for who you are, right? So not an aspect of you, but the wholeness of you, so people can really vibrate and resonate with you in this power that you are, through your magic, through your this big awareness of how you're here to really reclaim that which is the sacred feminine, in so many ways and so many forms. So, and helping people, women, embody their magical self. Like, why are they here in this lifetime? To be, they can feel separate and contrasted to what we're seeing out in the world out there right now. For you, claiming that, so that you can also bring in the magical people as part of your community. So preparing for that in a way that you are also knowing that you're part of this evolution, this big evolution that we're going through. So I'm still welcome your conversation, your energy, whatever comes in for you to share through these 2 weeks that we will be in this integration phase. So I wanted to talk a little bit more about Bridget, okay? As Bridget is your goddess guide through this journey. Her specifically, why her? Because I feel like, as we talked about, many goddesses want to work with you. But I feel like Bridget, there's a softness to her, in a sense of like just to be in your beauty and your inspiration and your creativity, right? In all of it. So trusting. She's also that magical energy that brings in the energy of the artist. So in a way that is about beauty, beauty in the spirit of beauty. What is the spirit of beauty? The divineness of beauty. That powerful and potent. So it's not surface level beauty. I'm going to share with you, though, in saying that, I have a deck that I like to get information from. Although it's a little kitschy as well. It's a little kitschy, but I do think that there is good information on it. I wanted to share this one with you first. Bridget, inspiration, right? She is all about the inspiration in the power of this goddess guidance for you during your transitional space, right? During this integration space. So let me read to you the message she has for you, right? Bridget, inspiration. Like, what inspires you, brings you to spirit, inspire, in spirit, in fire energy. This Celtic fire goddess, we said to have, was said to have flames leaping up from her head, connecting her to all the wisdom, knowledge, and creativity in the universe. Bridget is a triple goddess with 3 different personas. Her fire is a healing aid, a symbol of fertility, and a source of inspiration. Fire is also Bridget's symbol. So again, the power of fire, like how can fire, the purification, clarity, it's very potent, and it lasts in the different environments. Like it's very important to understand the only way it survives, it's ephemeral through the environment. So it needs to have oxygen, and it needs to have a container. It needs to have certain elements for it to live, to transpire, and it consumes, right? It consumes energy in this powerful purification that it provides. So it's also energy that's used for clearing and cleansing, but it needs to have the right space. So the sacred container, right? It brings in the sacred fire. So it needs to be ignited and incited in a way that it can continue to have sustainability. So like fire as in the moment fire, or fire that is long lasting, right? Continuing to nourish it and giving that which it needs to continue to to be in its flames. So I'm feeling different, like it's embers, right? Embers and lasting energy. I feel like fire. So knowing the dance with the fire, as Bridget brings to you. So, how Bridget can help you. Bridget is the last to have, the last, LASS, to have about when deadlines are looming and your mind is as blank as your computer screen. She's nonsense. She's a no nonsense goddess, and will quickly fire you up and kick your brain into action. So no time wasting once you've asked for her help. Again, it's a little kitschy, I know, but it kind of gives you that that wake up call energy. She has supported artists for hundreds of years with their creations, and she is here to help you with your work now. Don't ever think for a second that what you're doing is too small or insignificant for her to help with. Whether it's art coursework, a college essay, or a work presentation, this goddess loves to inspire all those who ask for her help, and will release any blocks that are stopping your creativity from flowing. Your task is to ask for Bridget's help. Let her connect you to the inspiration of the universe. Then flow with the knowledge you receive. You may not even know you've been helped until you look back and realize how easily you got your work done. So I'm thinking this is, definitely about your soul work, your soul purpose, your soul energy. So bringing in the inspiration to help bring you the energy, the power, the source to go through you in working in this way. So I'm feeling also healing energy, your healing energy within, healing energy without, and how this looks like with divine creation, creativity, helping people also connect to their deep healing, intuitive selves is a feeling I'm getting her. But this is your journey right now. So definitely for your journey, calling her in that connection. She has a mystery energy too. I feel like Bridget also is like a little bit more mystical and magical in that sense. So she can help guide you in your mystery and magical. So it's magnetic in that way. It feels like the energy that people know, like some of it inspirational, but also there's this aspect that still is the mystery in the connection. I feel, Bridget, for you. So that part of you that is untouchable, ephemeral, in that sense, like the candle, like the fire. You can't touch the fire, you get burned. But the beauty and the essence that it glows with, right, is part of this energy that I'm feeling that's coming in through Bridget. Interpreting the card. Your brain feels like melted marshmallow. Your inspiration levels are low and you started to freak out about getting your work done. Don't panic. Bridget is here to inspire you and says, G girl, which is goddess girl, you are wise and creative at all times and merely need to access your natural abilities. right? Access your natural abilities. You may lack self-confidence because you've been told by parents, teachers, or peers that you are talentless, stupid, or will never succeed. It's time to laugh in their faces and prove them all wrong. Use self-belief, determination, and discipline to get ahead, and invoke Bridget. Light a candle and visualize sparkling flames reaching from the top of your head far up into the sky. Then relax, knowing that all the inspiration and motivation you need to complete your work is with you. Go with it. Don't question it, and make sure you give thanks for it. So wherever you need to be inspired or incited, right? That connection of the spark that you need, calling her forth. Invocation. Please boost my brain, fire me up with fab ideas, and fill me with self-belief so I can produce an inspirational piece of work. Thank you. That's her invocation, so you're invoking that, right? An affirmation. I am full of amazing ideas. I am talented and creative. Right, so affirming the inner goddess of Bridget for you. Invocation tip. Enhance any invocation of Bridget by lighting a candle. All right, Bridget's goddess power tip. Believe that you are brilliant and creativity will flow from your soul. So this inspiration piece I wanted to share with you. There's aspects that I feel like feels very like right with you, and in some parts, of course, let go. That does not resonate. In the power of the energy that this inspiration is coming forth. So I would love for you to also take these next 2 weeks to connect to Bridget in a way that really will help guide you in throughout this journey, and how has she shown up for you, and how does it resonate, and what is she showing you? So sharing that with me as well, to hold space, and how is she holding space for you during this time, and what does she want to guide you? And the parts that feel like, I don't know, or there's tension, or like resistance or whatever, like what's in that resistance, that power, so that you can like claim that energy, whatever it is that resistance is, to get the deeper guidance of Bridget. I'm also going to share with you another part that she I will text this also for you, because I like this, from the Crystal Wind Oracle. Okay, I had her up and now I have to find her again. So Bridget, I will text or send this via email. Okay, and in this one they call it Bridget, right? The Celtic goddess Bridget ignites the poet's heart. So this poet heart, right? This poet heart, I always feel like it's like, again, ephemeral. It's this energy and source that is that is untouchable, but it's there. The mystery. It is time for you, and again, Bridget is inspiration in this one as well. It is time for you to be inspired and start writing, right? Writing. I'm laughing because of that, all the conversations you've had about writing and the secrets, like the mystery. So allowing that to still unlock itself for you, right? There's a lock and key here for you about that. Many people around you see you as an inspiring person. You are learning not to retreat from your efforts, and you can create your world by following your heart, like really what your true heart's desires are. This card is very powerful and symbolizes that you are a creator and co-creator in all aspects of your life. You are on your way. Interpretation. Bridget is the Celtic goddess of fire, healing, fertility, poetry, cattle, and patroness of smiths, right? Patroness of smiths, right? I find that to be, they're creative, they create, and it's like practical art. It's purposeful art. Smithing, right? She is the lady of the sacred flame, the flame of inspiration, the flame of creative consciousness. Bridget is the bringer of prosperity, goddess of fertility, new growth, and birth. Right? Fertility is fertile ground of your creations, what wants to be birthed. The word Bridget itself signifies